All right, I'm going to show you how I work on a piece of music and take it from the very beginning until I'm playing a piece and making a piece of poetry with it, which is what you really want to do with your pieces. You know, a piece is like it's like reciting poetry. Just think of how you would recite poetry and how you use the commas and the periods or whatever might show up in a poem and how you make something out of it. So I'm going to take nostalgia from the RCM books from book two. I think it's book two, page 30. And this is how I would approach it if I've never played this piece before. So I'm going to play through it really slowly, making sure I'm playing all the rhythms correct, that I'm playing the dynamics, that I'm holding the notes for their full value. Granted that I played long enough that I can generally, with a brand new piece of music, I can do all that at once. You may not be able to do that yet. You may just need to get the notes down, and you may need to study it separately and just get the rhythms going until you really understand rhythms. But this is what, once I had those things going together, this is how I would play it. So just like that. All right, so once I've got that down, I can play it. And granted, you will never play a piece perfectly. If you do, it's an accident, honestly. It will happen occasionally. Even this one, I made one note mistake. I didn't play the wrong note. I just didn't play it exactly the right time. So that was my mistake. And then, excuse me, at measure 13, the second time through, I didn't play it piano. I played forte, and then I brought it down right away, realized my mistake. So once I've got that done, now I'm going to play it, and I like to say I'm gonna let my poet out. Okay, I'm gonna let my muse take over. Let my muse kind of guide me through the piece. So now this is where I take what the composer has written and I combine it with what I feel in the piece. I'm not going to change the notes, but I will do certain things as if I were reading a piece of poetry. So this is like this. So that's it. Maybe the last chord, I did count it out for 2 beats, but for what I just did, I would probably do this. Just let it go. Anyway, that's how I approach all the pieces that I do. Make sure you have the notes down, the rhythms are correct. Take your time with the rhythm. In some ways, the notes are easier to get than the rhythm at times. It really is. So that's it, and that's it for this.